So recently, a group of more than 20 Republican U.S. senators traveled down to a place in South Florida called the Breakers. It's right down there in Palm Beach. In fact, it's only 3 miles away from Donald Trump's Mar-a-Lago. And in spite of the fact that they were there to, have a good time, meet with some donors, strategize a little bit, only 3 out of the more than 20 Republican senators decided, you know what, we're going to go pop down the street and say hello to Donald Trump. So roughly 20 said, y'all go on ahead. We're not interested, even though we can see his house from here, we're not interested in going to talk to Donald Trump. And again, these are sitting United States Republican senators who said thanks but no thanks and decided to snub Donald Trump, who, as we're told every day, is apparently the leader of the Republican Party. And they wouldn't even go over there to Mar-a-Lago 3 short miles away to kiss his ass? Well, that's just hurtful, I think, right? But it gets even worse. Politico managed to catch up with some of these Republicans who, of course, spoke on the condition of anonymity, which I hate. But anyway, let's read some of their quotes here. People appreciate his input, talking about Trump, but I think a lot of people see a lot of other opportunities elsewhere for 2024. While he has to play a role, I think a lot of people are tired of looking backwards and they want to look forward, so I did not go see him. They want to look forwards, not backwards. Like, yeah, Trump's a cool guy and all, but, there's some other folks floating around for 2024 that maybe a little bit better. So it's not just a snub of poor little Donald Trump. They're outright insulting him. And they're making it very clear, like, yeah, we don't want him. Like, no, we're totally cool if he doesn't run because we've got other people waiting in the wings. People that feel they've paid their dues. We kind of want to go with those folks. So what does this mean for the Republican Party? Well, I can tell you one thing. When Donald Trump gets wind of this, he's not going to be happy, and I'm assuming that has already happened. But unfortunately, Donald Trump doesn't have all of his meltdowns in public. So what I'm assuming is going to happen from here on out is Donald Trump, who is sitting on $122 million with his political action committees, and Republicans are already fighting amongst themselves about how to force him to give them money for their campaigns. I'm willing to bet that the Republicans who did not go over to Mar-a-Lago, you've effectively cut yourselves off from all of that cash. And if you think Donald Trump doesn't know who you are kidding yourselves. You think those 3 that went over there to kiss his ass, you think they didn't snitch on you? Oh, they did. Oh, they absolutely did. Like, I'm glad y'all snubbed him. I'm glad you want to move on. I just don't think any of you are prepared for the wrath that you are about to receive, and it's probably going to make a lot of you end up bowing down and coming up with idiotic excuses like, oh, I wanted to visit him. I would have just been overwhelmed in his presence and I couldn't have handled it. Nah. You sealed your fate. You did the right thing. But you sealed your fate because there's no room in today's Republican Party for somebody who is not going to pledge their undying loyalty to Donald Trump. And if it means you've got to jog 3 miles to go watch him play a round of golf, then by God, you got to do that. Because if not, they're coming after you. And some of these Republicans might not like what happens to them now that they have officially snubbed and insulted the king of today's Republican Party. This is only going to further the non-stop Republican infighting that we're seeing every single day. And as usual, I'm loving every second of it. Hey everyone, this is Aspen. And did you know that for the low cost of $0 per day, you can subscribe to the Fair and Balanced YouTube channel. We also encourage you to like, comment, and share. But again, click that subscribe button and help Aspen not be so grumpy.